Stefanie Maegan. You're listening to Broke Girl Therapy. His therapy is too expensive. You're listening to Broke Girl Therapy. Broke Girl Therapy.
Rooted ancestral power. I'm telling you.
Of course. It's like all your ancestors.
Even just now pretending, I felt it start to flow through this place. Like even thinking about like if somebody
so the other night when I got really drunk off of one bottle of wine when I was doing the episode with my brother, we had this whole conversation and I literally had no idea what we were talking about. And then I think I asked you again when I was drunk as fuck at my party.
We got to talking about
what was I talking about?
All kinds of brown people everywhere. Okay. For real. We got to talking about how there's, black Chinese Muslims living in the western mountains of China. Like
everyone,
the Uyghurs. Uyghurs. I want to get it right. Uyghur. It's difficult to say, but these brown skinned Muslim people but they're Chinese.
I think everyone was black at some point.
Yeah, for the most part. That's what they say when they mean original man,
I don't think black people are just from Africa. Nah.
Everywhere. It's brown.
Everywhere. There's brown folks
brown
everywhere.
And black folk everywhere, man.
The Philippines.
Yeah. And that's what we were drunk talking about that night.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she was drunk. I was probably
But I totally forgot. I remember the next day thinking what did we even talk about? Anyways.
You were going in, but
I was.
Whatever. You were drunk.
And then Jess told us to be quiet.
Oh yeah, no, she told you. I'll take the blame too. Yeah, I was there, so.
Nah, but I was probably. I get really loud when I'm drunk. I just want to I don't know. Just been having a good old time. Mm-hmm. I did say that I would stop drinking, and then I'm like, well, we have a wine in the fridge, so, but just a little bit. As long as I don't drink this whole bottle by myself, it's fine. I just feel like I've been drinking a lot, so I just need to kind of slow it down.
Yeah, there's a lot of sugars, man. A lot of sugars, And the thing is, you take in all that sugar, and then what you doing after you get drunk? You gonna fucking crash, right? So you done load it up on sugar, and then you crash. So
yeah,
load it up on sugar, and then we crash. So that's the only thing. If you're trying to get fit,
I know, but I don't like
is a good place to start.
I don't like getting drunk and then forgetting what I talked about or what happened. I don't like that feeling of losing control a little bit. Mm-hmm. Even if it's anything bad or scandalous, I'm just the fact that I just don't know what happened, it makes me scared. Anyways, let's get into it. Hi guys, it is me, Stefanie Maegan, your host of Broke Girl Therapy, and guess the fuck what?
Oh, that's nice.
Your favorite man's Clavius is here.
No, y'all are my favorite. Y'all are favorite. Y'all my favorite audience.
Your favorite audience?
No, they're my favorite audience in the whole world. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Today, someone said my voice was annoying.
Well, different strokes for different folks, I guess.
That's okay. I'm honestly, truly, she said she was tweeting someone saying oh yeah, the host of Broke Girl Therapy is
But you listening though.
I know. Which she said it with all love. She's she has an annoying voice, but she's funny. So
yeah, see, there you go.
I was flattered. But I just think that every single time someone roasts me for something, like my burping, it's I'm going to continue to talk about it. In you know what I mean? A part of me just has to bring it up and be well, since you hate it so much, I'm going to keep talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just my coping mechanism because I'm sensitive.
Oh.
It's fine. I'm actually not that offended. I actually think it's hilarious that people say stuff like that. As long as you're not being a complete dick, Yeah. It's fine, but I could take a joke.
Or getting really crazy, trying to get really crazy.
Really actually hurtful. Then I'd be okay, y'all are fucked up. But I could take a joke. I think it's funny. And also I think my voice is annoying too. Sometimes I cringe when I edit my show. Because I'm girl. Anyways. Hi. We live together.
Yeah.
Because you're taking over my spot because I'm moving. By the time this is out, I'm probably already in Oakland.
Yeah.
Because I'm stacking up episodes right now. But we just been living together because you're going to take over my spot. But in the meantime, we've just been, sharing space. And it's been me, you, and Jess. And it's been, actually, I'm loving it. I think it's so much fun.
It has been.
I kind of want to
We have interesting talks and shit.
Yeah, and it's just like I just love having like you guys around. Like I love having roommates because I enjoy only if it's a good situation because I just enjoy having people around. I like my alone space. Yeah. And then I like to like hang out for like 15 minutes and then like go back to my room.
Exactly.
So
or
it's
just
like,
having somebody to just be my road dog somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like
hey, come on, I'm going to get Red Bull.
Right. Like, oh, you want to go hit up Target real quick? Like, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that where it's like.
You need to go? Need something?
Yeah. I enjoy having roommates for those reasons because like I get bored sometimes by myself when I'm by myself too much. Mm-hmm. I'm an extrovert.
Solitude to get at you, man.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of that in the past 2 years, right? We had a lot of solitude. We did,
yeah. And I think when it's like when you have good roommates who are good people and good company, like it's just makes it fun. And especially when everyone's mature.
The nurse homies are saying this thing getting ugly again.
The nurse homies?
The nurse homies, yeah. I don't even pay attention to the news. I got to hear it from people I know.
Is there another
in the
variant? I mean, by the time this is out, who even knows if there's already like 2
It'll probably
variants.
be pressed on it. Yeah, it'll probably be pressed on it by the time this hits the airwaves. So y'all will probably be like, oh, he late. But just know that this is actually early, son.
Yeah, we are in.
This alpha. This that alpha
18th.
info.
It's March 18th.
Yeah, it's that alpha info right here. But right. Yeah, the nurse homies been tweeting and talking and posting about it. I was like, damn.
The nurse homies. Yeah, no, I feel like, I mean, are we ever...
might be right back inside, son.
Is it? But they, like, I feel like it's never going to be done.
Yeah, it's just the new standard.
It's the new normal at this point where things go in waves. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, like, we just have to just kind of, it's a case-by-case situation. Yeah. So I don't think it will ever go back to, like, 2019.
Y'all be safe, that's all.
But yeah, be safe.
Be safe. Get enough alone, get enough community.
Right. Balance. Health is key, you know, but I mean, I don't even really go outside only to go get Red Bull at the store.
I wouldn't play basketball today, so, you know, it'd be like that.
Yeah, it's fine.
That sun was nice.
Look at Junie.
She's going to go to sleep right in front of the camera.
Yeah. I love her. Okay, let's read some emails.
Hey, we got emails from you guys.
Yeah, we got some emails. And they're pretty, like, thicky. Honestly, I used to complain about them being long, but I like when they're long.
You bet you do.
I like it long.
Goofy.
Hella thick and shit. Yeah. Okay, this one says, she's like herpes. You can't get rid of her. And it says, ex-girlfriend from hell.
Okay, one thing about emails, y'all got to use some paragraphs here.
Yeah, this one's
a wall of text.
Oh man, do I have to read this?
This is a wall of text. You're gonna need some glasses. She's gonna get her glasses.
I feel like I need like a paper to help me like line it. Or
that's even older than glasses.
Or do you want to read this?
I don't want to looking at it, but I will if you need me to. This is crazy. Y'all should see this shit. I wish we could screen share this shit. It's probably really not that long. It looks like it's probably for real 4 or 5 paragraphs. They just smoosh together.
Yeah, it says keep anonymous, please. Of course. Hi, Steph. First off, she spelled my name right, so props to her. I fucks with her. First, I want to say that I love your podcast. TBH, I don't remember how I found you, but I've been listening since the fall of 2020 when I was going through a rough patch in my relationship, and I've been hooked since. Aw, thank you. Before I get into the ex in question, here's a little backstory. I'm 24 years old and I have been with my boyfriend for almost 9 years. He's 26. We have been together since my freshman year of high school. I was 15. After 6 years of dating, we decided to move in together. Our first year together was rough. Mm-hmm. We were both very young and had never lived with anyone besides our immediate family. Excuse me. Disgusting. We had a lot to learn about each other even after 6 years together. Anyway, we leased our first apartment in the summer of 2019. We had many ups and downs that involved his family as well as financial issues. That at the end of our lease, he decided he needed to move back home. I was broken, but I decided to renew the lease and live on my own for a while. I liked having a lot of sometimes things happen we don't like realize. Like we were just talking about roommates and like living together. Now I did not plan that. Anyways, back to the story. When he moved out, he decided it was best for us to go our separate ways and break up. After a week or so, we met up and decided we want to give us another shot. So after a week or so, okay. We thought about how the first year is the toughest, and we could really do this. He didn't move back in right away, though. As much as I wanted, we both knew he needed to get a stable job in order for our financial problems not to arise again. So for 6 months, I lived on my own. Shout outs to you, girl. You're like, you could go. I'm going to keep it. I love that. Now, this is where my ex-girlfriend comes in the picture. Ooh, she fluid. We like this. My boyfriend has three brothers. 2 of them were married at the time. 1 older, we shall call him Matt. And 1 younger, we should call him Gabe. The 3rd and youngest brother is irrelevant to the story. Laughing emoji. So, Gabe has been with his wife for over a decade. Newly married, but in a relationship for a good while. Gabe's wife's best friend just so happens to be my boyfriend's ex. The ex-girlfriend in question. Oh, wait. She was talking about, this is not the ex-girlfriend. Oh, I thought okay, remember I said she was fluid? Maybe it's the ex-girlfriend from the man's, not her ex-girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think, okay. She ain't fluid, y'all. She was, I was hoping this would be kind of fun like that. It's fine. It's still fun.
Still fun. Yep.
My ADHD is heightened right now. Red Bull. Not sponsored. Sorry, where am I? Okay. So Gabe's wife's ex-best friend just so happens to be my boyfriend's ex, the ex-girlfriend in question. In the fall of 2020, Gabe decided he wanted to go out of town for his birthday. On that trip, it was Gabe, his wife, my boyfriend, Matt, 2 cousins, and 2 of Gabe's wife's friends, including my man's ex.
Can I just say, yo, this is some complicated Negro math right now. Like, this is how, man, y'all know what I'm talking about. Man, that's my wife, girlfriend, ex.
Right, I'm confused. We don't have to write down. You need to take notes so we can make sure.
Girl, you might as well just name characters. You don't even need the relation. We gotta just name characters and tell them how the characters are related to one another. Like, right. This is such and such wife.
Okay, we don't need a story structure.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah.
We got this one. Okay. I didn't go because I wasn't on good terms with them, since they were part of the reason why my boyfriend had decided to move back home. But that's a story for another time. On that trip, my boyfriend told me how his ex tried talking to him, but he blew her off, which I wasn't sure whether to believe him or not until he told me how the rest of the night went. Apparently, homegirl was too horny and just wanted to fuck anyone, and she even tried taking Gabe, her own best friend's husband, up to her room. They stayed in an Airbnb.
Some of these bitches ain't shit.
Woo, that's crazy. Damn. After Gabe blew her off, damn, the homegirl needs to, okay. After Gabe blew her off, she just wanted to fuck anyone, and she even tried, where am I? So after blew her off, she decided to go hook up with one of their cousins. She took him upstairs and went the whole 9 yards with him. I'm talking about blowjob, fucking, you name it. Eating ass, maybe? Maybe that's what they did.
Let's just say they did. They both did.
They did. Yeah, both.
Ooh.
Once they came back downstairs, her and
she's the drama, by the way. This cousin or whoever. This girl is the drama.
The one writing?
Yeah, the one doing all this wild shit.
Right. She tried to fuck her like best friend's husband. If I was the fucking best friend, I would have pulled her out and like dragged her out to the street and left her out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get your fucking ass back home somehow, but you ain't staying here, bitch.
Yeah, for real.
Like,
you're not
the
welcome
fuck
here.
Yeah. Once they came back downstairs, her and the cousin kept going at it for a while longer, making out. That was until out of nowhere, Matt asked my man if he was cool with him fucking her too. To which my man said, bro, I don't give a fuck. Take her. She's annoying and I'm not interested in her. I'm trying to fix things and make things right with homegirl that's writing this. And so in the matter of minutes, they went upstairs and he too had his turn with her. Wait, what? He said no? Was it the other cousin? I'm confused. Do you get it?
I'm pretty sure it's the other cousin. Because I'm saying, I see the scene where cousin and boyfriend are talking about it, and boyfriend says no. So cousin's like, all right, well, fuck you.
Right.
I'm going to handle this.
Right.
Follow through, my boy.
Okay. And so the matter of minutes, and he too had his turn with her. Now I'm with you and all about a girl having her hoe. Now with you and a girl. Okay. Now with you and all about a girl having her hoe phase. And I don't think it is what you meant, but I don't think this is what you meant. Mind you, he was also married at this time. Oh, so the cousin was married. Damn. Fast forward to when they become... This is messy. Yeah. Fast forward to when they come back into town. Matt and his wife are having issues. And one night, she goes through his phone and sees that he's being unfaithful with a shitload of girls, including my man's ex. Girl. We all thought she was a one-night stand, but boy, we were wrong.
Not an affair.
Not the affair. Not an affair. After Matt's wife found out, she decided she no longer wanted to deal with his BS and left him.
Good for you.
Yeah, she filed for divorce, but I'm not sure if it ever got finalized. So now that Matt is technically single, him and my man's ex decided to go on Facebook and Instagram official. Oh, so
I see, yeah.
Okay. Wow. After a couple of months of them dating, they moved in together into her parents' house. Mind you, he's in his 30s and she's in her mid-20s and has 2 children. I don't want to shade.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, but
everybody path is their path, man.
Right.
Kids are a blessing no matter what.
Right. Ain't gonna judge. We ain't gonna judge. Yeah. Shit's hard. I think it's important to mention my father-in-law is not on board with any of this. He has told Matt multiple times that it's an embarrassment that he decided to pursue something with his brother's leftovers.
Pops don't give a fuck.
Right. Seeing as how their entire family knows she is my boyfriend's ex, at first we all thought this was just a phase and that he'd come to his senses and leave her. But about a month ago, they decided they announced their pregnancy on Facebook.
It's probably not even his. Knowing this woman.
So wait, she's been with her boyfriend since like high school. So what ex was this? Were they dating when they were like 10?
Oh shit. Maybe they were on off and this was like his little side joint, or maybe
she's literally been with her man since they were 15.
Maybe they shit hasn't been official all that time.
Like maybe they like hooked up.
Yeah, maybe he had a thing at like 15, 16 when they were just kind of messing around. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, because that wasn't clarified.
It's messy either way, though.
Yeah.
I know that much.
Right.
I'm 100% positive of that.
We all know, yeah. This is Matt's first biological child, and this will be her third. And as excited as he is, and my boyfriend wants to be for him and his ex's baby, at the end of the day, I've told Matt numerous times that she is not and will never be allowed at my house. Hold up, scroll. Okay. Now, I don't want to sound like a bitter or jealous girlfriend, but this is the only one of my man's ex. See how many exes did? Okay. Ex that has ever given me issues. She was obsessed with him. She used to post her pictures on social media with captions talking about how much she missed him and wanted him back while we were already together. Damn, girl. See, that's the thing. Like, how many exes did he got if they've been dating and all that stuff? I'm confused. Okay. She used to send him long 30-page messages telling him she'd rather die than be without him. Also, while we were together. She used to kick me. Oh, K-I-K.
Oh, yeah, the messenger. Shit.
Damn,
I remember that shit.
Right. Sheesh, this is going
Y'all really have been dealing with,
this is a while, yeah.
This one shit.
Yeah, she used to kick me, telling me. It was like so awkward saying that, telling me that whenever he wasn't with me, he'd be with her.
Ooh.
Which I cleared up by adding him to the conversation. And once he confronted her, asking her, why is she saying that? Every time she was at his house, why is she saying that? That every time she was at his house, Gabe and his wife still live with his parents. She would beg Gabe to call him out. He'd never go outside and that she had real obsession with him. She left the chat. Okay, so they were in the chat. Okay. Let's not forget that she tried hitting him up less than 2 years ago on that B-Day trip. Not only was she obsessed with my boyfriend, but I think she was obsessed with our entire relationship. When my boyfriend and I first started dating, I used to post this corny usual anniversary post where I would pull out our yearly pics into one video with the love song in the background and a romantic but definitely cringy caption saying how much I loved him. Oh. Now, check this out. When she was with her baby daddy, she copied my captions word for word. Damn.
What a fucking weirdo.
Yes. And switched out the names and dates to her and her baby daddies and post them to videos of her and her baby daddy with the same songs I would put on mine. She wanted
to be in your skin.
Right. She did. I don't think she's obsessed with
the creepy way.
I don't even think she's obsessed with your man or relationship. I think she's obsessed with you, girl, for whatever reason. Anyways, she did this multiple times. Now, I don't know if her intentions with Matt were ever real because the one brother who she was able to trap, after all, is the only brother that very much resembles my boyfriend, to the point where people have asked if they are twins and have even asked my sister if I'm still with my boyfriend because his ex is posting pictures with him. But in reality, there are pics with her and Matt. Wow. Yeah, maybe she's
for real. Yeah, wow, gee.
This is creepy. I need to see her Instagram. Anyways, now to my question.
It looks just like old girls.
What?
They both their Instagrams look the same. You can look at either one. It's
the same thing.
She's taking the same poses and shit.
Right.
Now, fuck.
Ew, that's so creepy. Now to my question. Am I in the wrong for feeling this way? Not wanting her or her kids in my home? I feel like it put both my man and I in a very tough spot because one, that's his brother and he wants to have a relationship with him. But I know at the same time, my boyfriend doesn't want me to feel uncomfortable in my own home. If Matt was to bring her, my boyfriend doesn't want her here either. Did that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Sorry. It just
did I read that weird?
No. It just made me think about an Eddie Murphy skit and I'm going to trust me, it's going to stay in my mind too.
Okay. And two, I don't want to be the reason his brother stops coming around. I'm afraid my boyfriend will feel some type of resentment towards me if that happens. Ever since Matt started dating her, he stopped coming around my place and has been very distant with my man, to the point where they barely talk, and I know it hurts my boyfriend. I also think it's important to mention that the ex-girlfriend in question did lose her virginity to my boyfriend. Ooh. She got attachment. Okay. Which I guess is another reason why it bothers me so much that she's around.
A mess.
So they were like 13.
This shit's sillier than a soup sandwich. This is sillier than a soup sandwich.
This is hella silly. Okay, I'm a girl, and I know a girl never forgets her first time. Of course. I just feel like I did not sign up to deal with his ex for the rest of my life. I refuse to do it, especially when a gut feeling inside me really believes she only started fucking with my brother-in-law because my boyfriend didn't want her. The same way she befriended Gabe's wife after my boyfriend broke up with her and refused to take her back. I truly believe she wants to be around one way or another. Thank you so much for taking your time to read this. Sorry for the very long email. Also for any typos I might have missed. It's okay. We all do it, girl. But I'm so happy you found the love you deserve. Keep doing what you're doing. Great things are coming your way. Love you and all the BGT team and guests. P.S. I'm an Aquarius too, bitch. Aquarius.
You fucking nutcases.
Aquarius. So what are your thoughts?
It makes me think of the Goonie Goo Goo.
I need to know this
Eddie
girl's
Murphy.
sign. Okay, what's
yeah,
the
for real.
skit?
The skit was Eddie Murphy would play his dad playing his brother, and his brother's name was Frank, so it was Uncle Frank. And he was like, you, Frank, you're welcome here. You're welcome. But that big, heavy bitch wife of yours is not. You weren't around with these fucking big ass, strong, hairy kids. They talking about Goonie Goo Goo. They breaking up my banisters and shit.
Oh my god,
it's such a funny fucking skit.
If y'all have seen it, I should have.
Was it? I can't remember if it was Raw or the other one. It was one of those Eddie Murphy specials. I can't remember if he had on purple leather or red leather in this one. But y'all know this shit. I think it was Raw. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Raw. But yeah, you, Frank, you're welcome. But your big, hairy bitch wife cannot come over here anymore.
Yeah, so let's.
And that's fine. I think that's fine. Your house is your house, and you can have any rules you want.
I was like, you are perfectly allowed to create boundaries for yourself and for your relationship.
You and them strange kids ain't welcome here.
Right. Like, I think it's totally fine. Yeah, I think it's totally fine. And I think, I
don't pay rent to let you dictate who the fuck come in here.
Right. I think it's just more so you just need to have a conversation with your man to kind of figure out what boundaries look like, and I'm sure he probably needs to figure out too what boundaries look like with his brother and how, where are we going to cut? Because obviously this girl's not going away. And obviously now they're going to have a baby.
She got pregnant on purpose too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
No, this gives me real like I want to be in your skin vibes.
Right, like there's something like
I want to be part of you.
It's so like weird to me, but we would have we would need more information about her in order to like dive into.
Yeah, I'm not going to judge that person.
Yeah,
she might be a really sweet girl who's confused.
Right. I mean,
no, it's not. I know it's not. That's why I said
no,
it.
Yeah.
But
obviously, there's always reasons why we are the way that we are. So there's obviously a reason from her past on why she's clearly obsessive and manipulative, and making these choices. Like I'm not going to judge her. I mean, she's definitely have had some trauma. I don't know what it is. We don't know, whatever. But this is about you, girl. And I just think, just having boundaries. I think you're more than welcome to be like, yeah, she ain't allowed here. You pay the rent. This is your house, your sacred energy. Why are you going to bring some negative energy into the space that you live in? Yeah. That's real, Like you can't just have like anybody over. Like you really have to be mindful of the people that you bring into your circle. And unfortunately, she's not going anywhere anytime soon. But you could create boundaries, and I think step one, she ain't allowed at your home. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's
like
over.
She knows what she did. Everyone knows the dad knows what she did.
Even the dad's looking at the Instagram like, what the fuck? Like this is the other baby girls. What the hell?
Yeah, I just think maybe she more so just needs to have a conversation with her boyfriend, and because it seems like he's battling on how to have boundaries with his own brother. So I think just kind of being there for him and trying to figure that out. But at the same time, like you have every right to be like, I know you're figuring that out, but I know for a fact I don't want her in my house. Mm-hmm. And that's just that, But you guys could go to someone else's house, family party. If you have to be civil, then be civil, whatever, and you'll just be civil and be grown about it. But you're not going to have her come over to your place and chill with y'all. No. Okay. How about you, Quay? Let's pretend hypothetically that you were the boyfriend in the situation.
I don't like pretending. I'm playing. Go ahead.
Like if you were, her boyfriend in a situation where you saw your ex like dating your brother and like about to have a kid and like weirdly obsessed, like try to hook up with you, like, and now that she's not going anywhere because she's about to have a kid. She's about to have your fucking niece or nephew. Like how would you go? I know you're grown though, but how would you go about it? I feel like you're very mature, but
you gotta. The sad part of this one is, man, you just kind of gotta get over it, and it would help to set the boundaries with her too, and let her know, like, hey, stop all that weirdo shit.
Yeah,
like have an intervention on that point. Like, stop all that weirdo shit, man. You're being weird. Stop it.
Yeah.
This is like actual creep vibes, man. Right. I want to be part of you.
It's weird.
I want to wear your skin.
But also like, I don't know. For me, I'm not the most confrontational person either. So I feel like for me, especially if it's someone that's like really clearly very stubborn in their ways and doesn't seem like they're really open-minded to sit down and have a grown-up conversation. This ex seems like she's probably not stable, so like it would be really hard to kind of communicate. But I think just kind of going boundaries. You can't come over, and if she asks for explanation, you could say why. But I don't think you have to go out of your way to like, explain yourself to her. Like I feel like everyone should know what she did.
I had to cover that up. Not sponsored.
Okay,
not sponsored. I had to cover that up.
We're
not playing with y'all.
We were so tired today.
Honestly.
We were so tired. We were like, we need an energy drink and a little bit of wine.
Yeah, but we're not going to say what energy drink. We're actually going to bleep that shit out. I know we said it earlier. We're going to bleep that shit out. Yeah. I say we, but it's just going to be her. But go team go.
Go team go. But yeah, I don't know. Any other thoughts?
Yeah.
What
have
would
the
you
conversation.
Do? Yeah. What would you do if you had an ex like that? Like, what would you tell your ex? Like, I feel like,
sometimes you got to fight crazy with crazier.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, nothing. I mean, maybe he has, but like, she hasn't brought up anything. How he's been straight up like, yo, like, you need to go.
Yeah. Yep. You're right. I didn't hear that detail.
Right. Like,
so maybe that could help.
Yeah, because it doesn't really seem like. I mean, again, yeah, we don't have the details of this, but if he hasn't like tried to kind of push her away, like that kind of concerns me.
Yeah. You gotta actually say it.
Or maybe he's just not a confrontational person, doesn't like drama. I don't know. I don't want to just assume like he's cheating. I don't want to like drive you to that, but there's a reason why like she kind of feels like she could walk all over him in a way. Like just coming around like that.
I think it's just what you said, man. Just him being her first, She fucked around and got attached.
Yeah, but we're not all attached to our first ones.
No, we're not. But
that's what I'm saying. That's not. I mean, I could see that.
Maybe she is, man.
But I could see that, like, okay, you get attached, but like at the same time, you gotta hit a point where you move on. Like, look, like me and my ex-boyfriend.
Some people crazy.
Yeah, but she needs therapy. Tell homegirl to call me. I'll set her straight. Or me and you get on a call and we prank call her.
Oh shit! Stop. I wouldn't even know how to fuck with this person. She's so crazy.
I know.
But, no judgment. No judgment.
No judgment.
Crazy ass. No judgment with your crazy ass.
Crazy ass. Okay. Yeah, so that's that. I wish I knew her sign.
Crazy. Do y'all remember when there was supposed to be like a 13th sign?
No?
Yeah, it was something that started with an O. I can't remember.
Uranus?
I don't think so. No, I don't think it was that.
Wasn't there a thing where it was like if you were born after a certain year, it's not the right like sign? Like it's like different. The zodiac chart is different.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Those
little tiny fucking fortune cookie strips always get it right about Aries. So I'm playing. It's always like some broad general ass shit.
Right.
Like you will walk today.
You will.
Like, well, thank God. But
But it's
cool.
Like. Right, yeah.
I probably could have guessed.
But it's fun. It's for the funs.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one says, help me.
Damn. Yes, nice tight paragraph.
Okay. I have to fart.
Go you. Oh, Lordy.
I farted.
Oh, Lordy. Why that sound so pleasurable to you?
Oh my God,
I guess they are.
Sorry.
I guess they are pleasurable.
Smells.
See, that's that vegan pizza. See?
Yeah, we had a vegan pizza.
I didn't. I have one bite. I didn't have no vegan pizza. I had a bite of vegan pizza.
It's not even dairy. Why am I farting?
And I don't even hate vegan stuff. I love the alchemy of a good vegan dish. Like a tocaya.
Tocaya is fire.
Like that's the type of chicken, like vegan chicken. That's the type of vegan chicken I could hand to somebody and not tell them it's vegan chicken. And you probably would just eat it.
Or I love like vegan Thai food.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A lot of good dishes, yep.
All right.
So I do love the alchemy of a good vegan dish.
You just didn't like that vegan pizza.
It was barbecue, y'all. Vote. Hey, mark down in the comments. I want y'all to vote. Is barbecue pizza an insane man's thing or no?
Barbecue pizza is fire.
It should be set the fuck on fire. Is what she meant to say.
Jeez.
Okay, let's get into it. No, I'm not judging. I constantly judge and say I'm not judging. So it's okay.
I know you say something like, "Oh, she crazy." I'm not judging.
She's going to hell. I'm not judging.
Oh, is that the name of this episode? I'm not judging.
I'm not judging. Totally judging.
Totally judging.
No, I'm judging her though. She's creepy. Copying someone's Instagram post and
that was the weirdest part.
Creepy.
But it's also like now she's fucking his. But now, like, yeah, she's with the brother that looks exactly like her. Like what? Anyways.
Dun, 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 dun. All right.
Send me her Instagram. I want to see this bitch.
Okay. So Subject, help me. It was only one of you. I don't know why I extended that. Help me. Over 18, would like to stay anonymous. What's your zodiac sign? Gemini. Mm-hmm. And, okay, location not up there. Cool. And their phone number is, let me stop. Hey, Steph. Spelled it wrong. I love the pod, but definitely need some advice. I'll just dive right into it.
Okay, sorry. I thought I heard that. It's like, I love the pod, but you definitely need some advice.
Let me give you some advice.
I'm like, oh, shit.
Here's how you should speak English.
This is different. I was like, y'all.
You've been fucking up. I'm going to set you straight.
Y'all have been roasting me. I got a really bad review on Apple podcast thing. Someone was like, nope. The reason why you're not mainstream is because this podcast sucks. So
Ooh.
It was like the one negative comment I got on the podcast.
To that negative comment,
fuck
how you typing with dick in your mouth? That's skill. You're so skilled. Fuck you, bruh. I know it's probably some cis male out there bullshitting because a strong, independent woman out here winning and being in love and stuff. So you guys
go on Apple Podcasts.
Stop hating.
And put like a great review just to overshine that.
Million downloads in 2022 coming. Y'all better mark them words, y'all.
We close.
Million downloads in 2020. Y'all make it happen. Make sure y'all got y'all shit to automatic download. Yeah. Make sure y'all got that going on. Your shit should. You should
close,
not have to,
so keep doing it.
Yeah, download them episodes, bro. Anyways, hey Steph, spelled it wrong. I love the pod. I'm not gonna let you live. Love the pod, but definitely need some advice. I'll just dive right into it. I started dating this guy in October of 2014. Ooh, we can call him Travis. Okay, Travis and I got engaged.
Sorry,
I don't even know you when I hate you. Travis and I got engaged. Shout out to Eve in February of 2014. Y'all started dating in 2014 October. Got engaged in February of 2015. October 2014. So
they're like, what, 4 months of dating?
6, something like that.
6?
4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, 4 or 5.
Oh, wow, look at me.
Roughly.
Okay.
We are currently not married, which doesn't bother me, but that's a story for a different time. Fast forward a few years to October 2020. Whoa, October 2020. Travis decided to quit his job and move across the country. I am a teacher and couldn't leave in the middle of the school year, and we had to sell our house. Damn.
Wow.
Like, owned it? Shit, that's bullshit. I stayed back to finish the school year and get the house ready to be put on the market. I went to visit him over Thanksgiving, and things were different. I felt like we were slowly drifting apart. I flew back home. And
so they got engaged and never got married? Okay.
I flew back home and the communication was off and on. I started talking to an ex in the beginning part of December. I shouldn't have, but I just needed the attention I wasn't getting from Travis, from another man. So I went to visit Travis for Christmas and there was no connection left between us. I also found out that he was also talking to an ex. We will call her Marshmallow. Oh.
Wow. I love the choice of name.
Big girls need love too. January, February, and March.
Be do something.
If you're even trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. January, February, and March went by, and Travis and I didn't talk at all. Only about house stuff, because our house was still on the market.
Okay.
I slept with my ex a couple of times, but ended it after a month. We're not just going to skip past that. We gonna mark? Oh no, but I mean, she said she found out he was talking to an ex.
Right.
We do not know if he was talking's already wrong.
But clearly, like they broke up because she says she hasn't talked to Travis in a minute, so she'd be fucking her ex now.
So yeah, I guess. Yeah. Slept with my ex with a couple of times, but it ended it after a month. Then we skipped to April of 2021. I'm assuming. Travis and I started talking more, and we decided to go on vacation together. The vacation was a blast, and we really reconnected. He flew out to see me for my birthday in May, and that was a lot of fun. And now it's June, and we decided, I love the timelining here. Yeah. Now it's June, and we decided we would move in together. But that meant I would have to move across the country. And no, she's a teacher, so it is now summer in June, you know.
Yeah.
Travis told me not to move for him, that I needed to move because I wanted to. He talking that P shit, keep it P. He pushing that P. I decided to take a job in the state that he was living in, and come July, he bought a house, and we were living together again. A couple of weeks go by, and we get in a huge fight. I told him I had slept with my ex, and he told me he slept with Marshmallow. That sugary, fluffy bitch.
don't know why.
That sugary, fluffy bitch.
And then he told me he slept with Marshmallow.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Delivery, baby. It's all about the delivery, baby.
Sorry.
And he was sharing flirty messages with a girl named Sarah. Fuck that bitch. Hey, yo, Shorty's hilarious. I like your writing style. It's saying. It's saying. It's saying. Fuck that bitch. It say, fuck that bitch. Parentheses. We worked through our differences and all was back to normal.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Not judging.
Not judging.
Not judging. I'm laughing. It's not judging.
We're laughing with you.
Laughter is just like fear. It's completely involuntary. So I can't help it. I can't not laugh. When it's time to laugh, you laughing. When it's time to be scared, you're scared.
Right.
We worked through our differences and all was back to normal. Fast forward to December of 2021. Oof, getting recent. And we go back to where we used to live to visit our families. And I found out he was still talking to Sarah. Fuck that bitch. And she was sending him nudes.
What?
I freaked out. Nudes. I freaked out and told him he needed to stop talking to her and Marshmallow. He needed to stop talking to her and Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
He deleted all their contact info right there while she was watching, I'm sure.
Right.
You better. She probably was threatening him with a weapon, I imagine.
Right.
And there hasn't been contact since because I cloned his iPhone and I know 100% for a fact.
That's what she said?
No, I'm just thinking that's what she did. I'm just thinking that's what she did.
You can't just make shit up.
Yes, I can. At times, that's why it's called making shit up. You just do it. At times, I get very insecure and accuse him of talking to them again. He shows me he's not. Oh, okay, that's how she knows. Yeah. She shows me, so she didn't clone his phone, y'all. I made it up. But see, that's accountability.
Right.
He shows me that he's not, but how do I get through this? Will I ever get through this, or will it be a thing in our relationship forever? Help, please. I wish he gave us a little, like, some age, too. So I could kind of know which way to advise you.
What does she want? Will I ever get through this, or will this be a thing in our relationship forever?
Will she ever trust her man again, I guess?
I don't know. That's something you got to ask yourself. Can you trust your man?
It's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
Because there's Marshmallow, there's Sarah.
Fuck that bitch.
And, yeah, I feel like this is something that, like, have y'all really just sat together and just really said what you wanted? You know what I mean? And, like, just literally just let all your demons. Because I feel like to really have a successful relationship, you need to really sit down and kind of like surrender and just be completely honest and then try to find forgiveness. You know, you got to work on what forgiveness looks like for the both of you. And then you have to see the type of work that he does to be able to gain your trust back, you know, and it's not like hiding things or lashing out. It's really just like, you know, doing the right things to validate you, to not make you feel insecure. Like, I think this is just going to be like an ongoing discussion. And I think through those kind of like trials and errors and stuff, you'll kind of see like what is, you know, what works and what doesn't.
As much as people love to think that love and all that shit just like, oh, when this is soulmate, it just clicks. I shouldn't have to tell you what I wanted.
No.
Be a fucking adult. You have to say it. Okay? You gotta teach people how to love you, man, because without opening up and being vulnerable about what hurts you the most and what makes you insecure and what you need patience with and what you're impatient about, these are things you gotta teach the person how to love you, man.
Yeah.
You gotta, and you don't, it becomes a thing if you gotta constantly fucking repeat it, but like forever, like at some point it's like, damn, do you hear me when I say this? But it doesn't sound like y'all at that point with anything yet. Sucks y'all had that huge fight. Fights happen. And
you know, I know relationships that, I know you're listening, bitch. One of my bitches, her and her now husband, you know, they've been together since they were like 15 years old, and they've been through like 15 and now being like 30 something years old. Like, you know, we've been through shit, and like there's growing pains. Like, we make mistakes, we get horny, we whatever. Like, we're all figuring this shit out. And it just so happened that you had the same person that you've been in love with this whole time, and you hurt each other. But they really, like, what I do love about their relationship, because even before I was like, break up with it, what the fuck are you doing? But now they've really like overcame it. A lot of it is just I know the biggest thing that they did is really sat down and just told their like demons to each other. We're like, look, this one time you thought this, I did this. Like they were completely honest to the point where it was like such a clean slate because they just released it all. And then from there, you kind of work through like forgiving each other, because now you can't be like, well, you did this, well, you did that. Like you have to let that go and really try to find like ways to validate each other and to work on it. And I think because my friends, like her and her husband, really both equally put in the work, that's when they became, you know, a successful, healthy couples. Because and it took time. You got to teach anyone who knows them knows it took time.
You got to teach one another how, you know, because and you're constantly growing and changing. Yeah. So you also got to teach. You also got to inform your significant other of which direction you feel you're growing in currently. You know,
exactly
what you're growing away from, what you don't. You know, what you do like about how your partner's growing. Like you got to check in. You got to kind of have like wellness reports. Every now and then.
Like me and my boyfriend.
I don't know if anybody been watching Severance on Apple TV Plus, but they got these wellness reports. That show is so fucking creepy. I'll tell you after we finish this though.
Okay.
It's a crazy premise. When I tell you, I'm like, fuck. It's interesting as fuck. Ben Stiller directed.
Damn. That's random.
Come on.
But yeah, I just think, you know, you just have to I was gonna say something, but I forgot. But pretty much
sorry.
Yeah, just be honest.
It takes work.
It takes work. It takes work. And I think just you have to be honest. And then you also have to like hold yourself accountable. And then also he has to do that too. Like your other partner has to do. Like you both have to do that with each other and not, you know, be like, well, you did this. So that's why I did it. Just, no, you can't do that shit. If you really want something to work, you can't do that. And I think over time, as you put in work, you kind of see if like, are they on that same level, you know? But, oh yeah, this is what I was saying. Me and my boyfriend we're starting to do like monthly check-ins. Yeah. So every time I get my period, which I just got my period, we'll probably do it this weekend, where we just like sit down, no distractions. Like we just talk about our goals. We just express whatever concerns we're having at that time, which is, you know, sex concerns or, you know, relationship, financial, like literally everything. Just, you know, just me and him tuning out the world. We're having an honest conversation. And I'm glad that we're starting this early because things could be built up throughout the years, you know, especially when like this relationship where they've already made all these kind of mistakes, you know. I'm not saying it's too late, but I think, yeah, it's a time to kind of just check in and just, you know, have that real, honest conversation.
That's all.
Yeah.
It sounds simple. It's going to be complicated. It's going to hurt. But, you know, growth usually does.
It does. But time does not exist. Just kidding.
Earth is flat. No, it's totally not. It's totally not. I used to work in buildings like tall enough to where you could literally see the curvature of the earth. Like, so.
In New York?
New York and here.
Yeah.
On a clear day, it needed to be a really...
Or when you go on a plane and you fly and shit.
You should be able to. It fucks up, the speed fucks up your perception, though. It makes the horizon look much more flat when you're flying. If you've ever noticed, it makes it look more flat than it really is. But yeah, you should definitely be able to see it from a plane too. And you know,
I don't know. I just be
a lot of times you're above the clouds too.
I believe in science.
Yeah.
So I know it's round.
Yeah, it obviously is, man.
But if you really think about it, have we really seen the Earth's shape? I'll give them that benefit of the doubt, though. Besides, like, pictures and shit.
No, we have because in the same way.
I mean, I believe
in the same way that doctors take a Hippocratic oath and just not going to let nobody die in front of them. The same way journalists have integrity, have journalistic integrity. Our scientists on Earth, there's people who would die for their work to live on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I know I would. Like, I would die for my voice students and for the work I've done on paper.
There are people that say that it's flat.
And film. Like, of course there's people that say that it's flat, but they're not scientists. None of those people happen to be scientists. I never see scientists say that. Right. And there's people who have been out there and, you know what I'm saying?
Why would someone want to lie about it being around? Like, why would we lie about that?
When people say sports are rigged, you got to understand, some of these dudes, I mean, this has been the only thing they've imagined from birth. It's the same way for scientists. Right. It's the same way for astronauts. These people are not in it to lie to you, dog.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and what's the point of lying about having a flat Earth anyway?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe it. We're round.
What good does it do us?
Right.
So, but whatever. It doesn't. I'm not judging.
We're not judging if you think that. It's fine.
I mean, fuck you, but we're not judging. No.
Fucking marshmallow.
Fuck marshmallow.
Fuck marshmallow.
Fuck Sarah.
Fuck all y'all.
Stop fucking with her, man.
Yeah. Honestly, fuck that ex. Fuck
you bitches
Sarah.
with side dishes.
Fuck marshmallow.
You with side dishes.
Y'all are whack.
And that side dish was over in
Actually,
a couple
it's not
bites.
even them. It's the man's too.
Yeah, it's pretty whack, bro. You gotta stop.
Yeah. Anyways.
You're not Future, bro. Love your girl. Love your girl, dog.
Yeah.
Before she kill your ass.
Aww.
These girls been snapping out here. Y'all ain't watch Snap? Oh,
No.
but Severance. Severance is a show on Apple TV Plus. Imagine when you clock into work, your outside brain is completely severed from your work thoughts. So your work you, when you get back in the elevator and clock out, your work you goes to sleep essentially and just immediately wakes back up there the next day. So there's you outside of work, but your you at work is
I feel like that's how it is already anyway.
It's like an avatar. Imagine.
Oh, it's like a robot. It's
you don't
like,
even recognize your coworkers outside of work.
Right, because your employer, it's kind of what, honestly, it's such a great representation.
Dude's boss is his next door neighbor. He has no fucking clue. Because his brain is severed from work.
I wish it was like that, though.
It's creepy. Shit gets creepy.
I wish it was
how humans are.
I need to watch that.
It's dope. Apple TV Plus, yo. It's dope. They got some shit.
They
got some shit over there. They got some shit over there.
I'm going to watch that.
I want to work with them.
I kind of want that because I feel like, I don't know, whatever. Plug yourself. Any last words?
Last words, it sound like
we ain't judging you.
This, yeah. First of all, it sound like we ain't judging you. But for both of these folks, set boundaries and communicate.
There you go.
I feel like communication is key.
And
we say that a lot here.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like sometimes, it's really all the same thing in different ways, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, what's your Instagram plug?
Y'all see the thing, man. Sunday Morning Sounds, man. All kinds of hip hop things going on. Finding new artists.
Y'all like hip hop?
You like music in general, We just do funny music things. It's a lot of entertainment over there. A lot of laughs in the story. But if you want to follow Danquai the man, SMS_Quay, I guess.
Yeah. And then follow me, Stefanie Maegan, or go to brocotherapy.com. All that shit is there. And you guys, send me more questions. Send me more stories. I'm running out. I'm stacking up some episodes. So please, please, please send them our way. And we'll judge you guys. Actually, just kidding. We're not judging.
You can be anything in this world. Be kind.
Be kind. Oh, I love that. All right, bye.
And fuck Sarah.
And marshmallow.
That shit was funny.
Broke Girl Therapy. Broke Girl Therapy.